Well, I guess since I'm too stupid to realize I wasn't recording, here we go again. Knock knock. Oh, hi. Oh, I'm walking to the door. Duh. Knock knock. Knock 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 knock. Oh, whoops. I'm from Mears Mall. The pharmacy?
Oh, I'll open the door. Thank you for coming. Please put it down carefully, it's very important. I'll give you the delivery receipt. Please wait here. I'll finish up one experiment.
I'm very concerned. One experiment? Chapter 2. Honor of Two Men. I'm still very concerned. One experiment? Are you going to experiment at Delivery Man? I hope not. September 1885. Mr. Utterson's mansion. I don't know how many weeks we have been arguing over this. I told him that the terms of the will would not be executed if the inheritor's identity is not clear. What's wrong with him? We have been friends for years, but sometimes I still can't understand him. The more I think about it, the more confusing it is. I'll sit by the fireplace to warm up. You can go through the case with case-reading glasses. No, I can. So, one day, while strolling, they headed towards an alley in a bush area in London. I feel better after relaxing by the fireplace. Thinking in front of the fire is the best course of action when I have a problem. I'll have a drink and relax to get rid of the headache. Oh, indeed we shall. Indeed we shall. In the name of lawyer Gabriel John Utterson, I will put an end to this no matter what. Okay, so now let's go over here. You wanted to meet. Wait, what time is it? It's already so late! I'll be late for my appointment with Einfeld. I was caught up in my thoughts. This never happens. Which street was it? It was the back alleys, or blind alley street, Mr. Utterson. You can progress through a case by investigating both objects and characters. Thank you, game. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Einfeld.
Oh, Mr. Utterson. There you are. How was your week?
Good. It's nice weather for a walk.
Yes, I agree. It's clear and refreshing. We haven't been here in a while, have we?
Indeed. And it's Sunday, so it's not crowded as usual.
Yes, it's too crowded during the week. Let's walk along the main road, Mr. Utterson.
Indeed we shall.
Yes, let's do that.
When you get stuck in the game, use crowns in tea time to obtain hints. Thank you very much, game. I am fully aware of that now. Something happened here. Something big.
Have you seen anything? Look, Mr. Utterson. Look at that.
Oh dear, something has broke these shops' things. This does not seem good. This is not a good story.
What is all of this? The stores are all broken in broad daylight. Isn't that strange? Mr. Utterson, the store was broken last night. I saw it.
You saw it? Something happened here.
Yes, Mr. Utterson. It was terrifying. Oh my, that's still there.
What is that, you pray, good sir? Do you mean this right here?
Why is a child's shoe here? Don't tell me. I would rather not speak of it, but I will tell you, Mr. Utterson, some terrifying man trampled over a child here. I still hear the sound of bones breaking and the child's screams. He did it because they bumped into each other.
Oh, terrifying. Horrible. Wretched, disgusting, appalling.
Calm down, Einfeld. So this shoe must belong to that child. I should think so. We heard the child scream, so everybody nearby came running.
Did you hand him over to the police?
No, they came to an agreement. I told him to give the girl's father £100. I remember the people that were swearing up at that man like harpies.
All of this mess. All that mess indeed.
Do you think this was his doing as well? Oh, of course, Mr. Utterson. I saw him going towards a door on this street.
So do you think this was his doing as well?
Yes, I think he destroyed all this as he was leaving his house. His house at the end of the blind alley.
I see. Let's go to that house. Indeed, we shall go. Hello, door. You have something for us.
Here, Mr. Edison, this is the door that the man emerged from. This is... You know this house? Or do you think you know whose it might be? No. Did that man escape to this house? He didn't escape. The girl's father, the doctor, and I followed him here. The man went through the door and brought back some money. But the money wasn't the problem.
What do you mean? What did he do?
He tried to pay the rest of the money with a check. I looked at the check, and the name on it wasn't his name.
How did you know? Did he tell you his name?
I knew it wasn't his name even before he introduced himself. It was the name of a very famous person, so I recognized it immediately. He's either threatened the check owner to write the check, or took it by force.
Who was the owner of the check?
Well, it was the name of a friend of yours. I don't think I should tell you the name in order to protect his honor.
Very well. Have you asked anyone else about that door, Einfeld?
No, I believe that's the more complicated things are, the fewer questions I should ask, so I didn't look into once the incident was resolved.
Good, well done. Well, was the check forged?
I went to the bank to learn more and discovered it was real, so I couldn't say anything.
Is that so? Do you remember the man's face?
I don't remember him well, but one thing is certain. He was elegantly dressed, but he looked very unpleasant and disgusting.
I see. As you said earlier that he told you his name, right? What's his name?
Edward. Hyde.
Yes,
It was Hyde. I asked him directly.
Hyde. Mr. Hyde. Definitely that name means something. Something I shall look into myself, Einfeld. Please answer me truthfully. The reason why I haven't said much is because I know the owner of that check and that house. You told me something very important.
Mr. Edison.
This could jeopardize my friend's honor, or something greater than that.
You should have told me earlier. That man definitely went through that door with his own key. I saw him with my own eyes. So you worked it out already while I was talking to you.
Please never mention this incident again.
I'm sorry. I was loose-tongued. I won't, Mr. Edison. I'll get going then. Goodbye.
Farewell, chap. Farewell. That terrifying man is connected to my friend. And that name, Hyde. I've seen it somewhere before. I'll have a look it up at home. Well, let us be on our way, Mr. Utterson. Tap on the watch icon to go to the timeline. Can do. What on earth happened last night? A great chance to see Hyde. I can purchase it from the timeline. You can play additional cases from the timeline. The case you are working on right now will be marked on the timeline. After you see the ending, you can go to the case you want. Alright. The encounter. Let's start. September 1885. Blind Alley. If he tries to make some money out of this, I can't do much about it.
It's very quiet tonight. The world is my oyster.
Well, nothing else to do but destroy some property.
Look at this. It's chaotic and so lonely.
I'll tear it all down.
3, 2, 1. Break that shit. Oh yes, destroy. Public property cease to exist. What else can I break?
Oh, many marvelous things, Mr. Hyde. Many marvelous things indeed.
This smelly fish stand.
I'll break it myself.
3, 2, 1.
Go! Yeah, public property. You're no match for me. Get eliminated from existence. Boom!
Feels good.
Oh, one more, Mr. Hyde. One more to demolish.
When I see something that is so orderly, I want to destroy it. 3, 2, 1. Go! All public property. Ugh, disgusting. No match for the HD. Boom. Done. Perfect. The sound. I love it.
Oh, do you now? Do you love the sounds of bones breaking as well? Because I know that's what you're gonna do next.
Ow! What? Why is that brat getting in my way?
Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, little girl.
Mama! So noisy. Be quiet. You're drawing too much attention. Damn! I can't escape. What shall I do?
Hey, what have you done to this little girl? Nothing. What do you mean? I'm a perfectly young gentleman.
I saw everything. Don't you dare think about running away. Oh, Mary, are you alright? What has that man done to you?
It hurts.
This man trampled this girl down mercilessly. Look at her wounds. What? The devil!
Look at his face.
It's so horrifying.
My goodness. Thankfully, the girl's injuries aren't too grave. What a relief.
Take him to the police and have him hanged. Don't even think about lying to defend yourself. If you put a foot wrong, you'll be in dire trouble. If you're trying to make some money from this incident, it might be possible. I don't want to draw more attention to this, as I am a gentleman. Tell me, how much do you want?
How much I want? What makes you think I can be bought?
You need to pay £100 for this girl's medical expenses and to keep this quiet. So, is that enough? Damn you. What did you say? Alright, that's enough. Do you have cash? I don't have money with me now, but I should have some at home. Do you think I'm intending to escape without paying? Follow me if you can trust me.
Sure thing, as they blindly follow you into a blind alley.
Wait, I'll bring money. Can we trust him? What if he can escape through that door? We have no choice. We have to trust him. Ha! You must have worried I would have escaped. I'll give you £10 in gold. Here. I'll give you the rest as a check. Take it to the bank to receive your payment. This is it for me. I'll get going. A check? Not even cash? Wait. The signature? Something wrong? Can you guarantee that this check is real? The signature can't be yours. Why don't you say something? If you're concerned, you just entered someone's basement at 4 a.m. and came out with a check for £100, signed by another person. Does that make any sense to you? You are very suspicious. What's your name? So noisy. Mr. Hyde. Edward Hyde. Mr. Hyde, that check can't be yours.
Why not?
The owner of the signature is a greater man by far than you could ever hope to be. Did you steal it? Did you forge the signature? Tell me the truth.
Gentlemen, calm down. We're not certain if the check is forged or not.
Don't worry. I'll be with you until the bank opens, and I'll exchange the check for cash. Do you believe me now? All right.
I believe you.
We shall wait at the office until the bank opens. If the check is fake, you will pay for your deceit. Can you even tell what's true and what's fake?
Well then, I'm not liking this. September 1885, Blind Alley. Well, I suppose we must go back home to the mansion because we're needed here for some reason. You played Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde all the way through the end. Wonderful. Oh, there's a newspaper. Huh, interesting. Checking connection. Connection for what? You discovered a mysterious flyer. The flyer's picture seems to be moving on its own. Take a look at the flyer to receive bonus crowns. Oh, it's ads. I guess. Did I win? Did I receive my bonus crowns? No. What? Aha! Dr. Jekyll's will. That night, Mr. Edison was a little depressed when he returned home.
Hyde. Hyde. I've definitely seen that name somewhere, and it was recently. I'll have to look through my documents in my safe.
Take a hint from the stuff or furniture in the room to open the lock. Alright, so let's see. 0119. 0119. Come on. Come on. Come on. The safe is open. Whew. Good. Let's go. Alright. What do we have here? Nothing of interest but this right here.
What's it written here? I have to read them more carefully.
Tap when the cursor appears over a blank area. Okay. 2, 1, start.
Yeah.
Hyde. Bequeathed. Disappearance. In the case that Henry Jekyll, Doctor of Medicine, Doctor of Civil Law, Doctor of Law, and member of the Lower Scientists dies, all his possessions shall be bequeathed to his friend and sponsor, Edward Hyde. In the event of Dr. Jekyll's disappearance or absence from society for a period of at least 3 months, Edward Hyde shall inherit all of Henry Jekyll's possessions and property immediately, save for a small amount of money, which he shall distribute to Dr. Jekyll's family.
Right. I saw that name in your will. To think I would have to see it again. I was right. It wasn't the first time I have heard that name Hyde. And the building with the door with the back wing of Jekyll's mansion. So the man written about here was that man. As Jekyll's friend, I feel offended. I thought it was just disturbance caused by a hoodlum. I let him be. He might ruin Jekyll's honor. That cannot be the case. I must get to Mr. Hyde. I'm sorry for making you wait. It was an unprecedented experiment, so I got a little lost. It looks like you want to hear about my experiment. It's only a hypothesis. Would you like to hear about it?
Sure, I'd love to.
I'm not sure you'll understand it, but I'll try my best to explain it clearly. I'm doing research on how the independent personas that make up a human ego are related, and how they affect a man's behavior and thoughts. Oh, was that too complicated for you?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll try to simplify it so that way you can understand. I'm sorry about that. Man has more than one ego. Let's see, if we speak in terms of religion, it means that a man can have more than 2 souls. Well, nothing to say. I'm a doctor, so I wouldn't be talking nonsense in front of you. If you still don't understand, I'll simplify it even further. Take this gold, for instance.
Yeah? Well, that was subtle and abrupt. Chapter 2. Hide and seek. After a few days. Time to see if that newspaper article was correct. Hyde brutally revealed. You could purchase it in the timeline. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. But maybe not at this moment, because that's where I'm going to end off the episode. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.